cutting wood. That's the start of so many great projects. But to get those clean, precise cuts, you need equipment that's in top shape. Today, we're diving deep into the essential maintenance tips that will keep your wood sawing equipment running smoothly, safely, and efficiently for years to come. Whether you're a seasoned professional or a weekend hobbyist, taking care of your tools is non-negotiable. Proper maintenance not only extends the life of your saws, but also ensures every cut is as good as the first. So, let's get into the workshop and break down how to properly care for your wood sawing gear. First and foremost, let's talk about the heart of any saw, the blade. A dull or dirty blade is the #1 cause of poor cuts, burning, and unnecessary strain on your saw's motor. After every major project, or regularly if you're using it daily, take the time to clean the blade. Wood resin, pitch, and sap can build up quickly, creating friction and heat. A good quality blade cleaner and a brass brush are your best friends here. Simply apply the cleaner. Let it sit for a few minutes to dissolve the gunk, and then scrub it away. Remember to always wear gloves and eye protection when handling sharp blades. Beyond cleaning, regular sharpening is crucial. While you can learn to sharpen some blades yourself with the right jigs and files for more complex carbide-tipped blades, it's often best to send them to a professional sharpening service. Sharp blade cuts cleaner, faster, and much more safely. Next up is the alignment and calibration of your saw. This is especially critical for table saws, miter saws, and band saws. An improperly aligned saw won't just give you inaccurate cuts. It can be incredibly dangerous, increasing the risk of kickback. For a table saw, you need to regularly check that the blade is perfectly parallel to the miter slots in the rip fence. You can use a dial indicator or a quality combination square for this. Check that the blade is also perfectly 90 degrees to the table for square cuts, and that the 45-degree stop is accurate. For a miter saw, ensure the fence is flat and square to the blade at both the 90-degree and 45-degree settings. A simple check with a reliable square can save you a lot of headaches down the line. Don't forget your band saw either. Blade tension and guide block alignment are key to preventing blade drift and ensuring straight, consistent cuts. Let's move on to the motor and the internal mechanics. The motor is the powerhouse of your saw, and keeping it clean is essential for its longevity. Sawdust is the enemy here. It can clog ventilation ports, causing the motor to overheat, and can work its way into bearings and brushes, causing premature wear. Periodically, use a vacuum or compressed air to blow out all the sawdust from the motor housing and internal compartments. Be sure the saw is unplugged before you do this. For saws with universal motors, like many miter saws and circular saws, you'll also need to check the motor brushes. These small carbon blocks wear down over time and will eventually need to be replaced. If you notice excessive sparking or a loss of power, worn brushes are a likely culprit. It's an easy and inexpensive fix that can prevent major motor damage. Finally, we need to address the overall structure and safety features of your equipment. A routine inspection can catch small problems before they become big ones. Check all the power cords for any frays, cuts, or damage. A faulty cord is a serious electrical hazard. Make sure all guards, riving knives, and anti-kickback pawls are in place and functioning correctly. It can be tempting to remove these for certain cuts, but they are there for your protection. Lubricate moving parts as recommended by the manufacturer. This includes the trunnions and gears that control blade height and tilt on a table saw, or the pivot points on a miter saw. A dry lubricant, like a paste wax or a specific tool lubricant, is often best as it won't attract as much sawdust as oil-based lubricants. Applying a coat of paste wax to the cast iron top of your table saw will not only prevent rust, but will also allow wood to glide smoothly across the surface, making for easier and safer operation. Taking these steps consistently will ensure your equipment is always ready for the next project, providing you with the precision and reliability you depend on.